Animal Farm. George Orwell's classic short story about the shortcomings of communism and how authoritarianism doesn't just appear, but slowly creeps in through rhetoric and the erosion of critical thinking or skepticism is being adapted into an animated film. Well, again. This time, however, there seems to be some confusion. Yes, the book is about power and its ability to corrupt, as well as the decay of ideals, but Georgie Boy was paralleling the Russian Revolution and the rise of Stalinism. Like his other work, 1984, each side of the political aisle tends to say we're living in such a world. Republicans in power? It's 1984, we have no rights, roar, we're mad. Democrats in power? It's 1984, we have no rights, roar, we're all so mad. Now, I'm not here to get political, I'm just saying different viewpoints can use the same story for their own ends. My confusion comes from viewing the trailer. We all know the story of Animal Farm, and if you don't, it's literally like a 3-hour audiobook. Go for a walk, listen to the book, and fix your shit. For those who don't know, animals uprise and they take control of a farm, do well, pigs start to seize more power, etc. Get it, the pigs are evil people on top, never satisfied with power, they have always been grasping for the blah 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 gluttony. Yeah. These events are all present in the trailer, but with a small twist. The communism seems to work until the evil tech billionaire shows up. I very much wonder who this is paralleling, with the very subtle nod to a certain type of angular truck. My confusion comes from the studio producing the piece. Angel Studios was founded in 2021 with the goal of making values-based entertainment, and the first major success was The Sound of Freedom. The reason I bring this up is the names attached to the film. And, well, they tend to lean not so anti-communism. I'm looking at you, Seth Rogen, who voices the Stalin stand-in nonetheless. It's just odd and awkward to me. Yes, this could just be a say the line, get the money scenario for many of them, but the messaging is confusing and some of the names make me think that there's a clear political motive to be found here. And no, it's not lost on me that that is supposed to kind of be the point. That being said, I went and did a little bit of digging. And I found that the film actually premiered in June of 2025, and reading some of the reviews shed a little light on why the feel might be a little tonally off. Granted, these are critic reviews and early viewers, so take it with a grain of salt. The film has reimagined the source material in a more lighthearted and family-friendly way, while also shifting the threat to corporations rather than the political allegory. Sure, I can support this, in some capacity. I don't really like Microsoft. I don't really like a bunch of big tech companies and whatnot. But at the same time, I also don't really like the government because, it's the government. However, I feel like taking this story and shifting the threat away from the ideology of the farm removes much of what makes the story poignant across decades. Again, that being said, one of my favorite films of all time, Starship Troopers, is a massive departure from the source material and creates one of the best satirical takes on militaristic society ever put to film. So who knows? This could be a great film. I, however, remain cautiously pessimistic.